Alrighty, guys. Thanks for joining me. This is your host, Untitled Chapter. We are playing the Western Conference Finals from May 18th, 2018. This is the Winnipeg Jets at the Vegas Golden Knights. Game 4 of the series. Game 4 of the series. We got us a 3-0 lead in favor of the Vegas Golden Knights. The biggest story of this series so far has been Marc-Andre Fleury, who's given up he's only given up game 1, it was 5-1 Vegas. Let's see, game number 2, it was
Happy birthday.
Vegas was let's see, Vegas won 4-1. In game number 3, it was 1-0. And so Marc-Andre Fleury has only given up 2 goals in 3 games against this Winnipeg Jets team. So lineups are as follows. Line 1, Ehlers, Stastny, and Wheeler for Winnipeg. Cope, Perron, and Lane, second line. Connor, Sheffield, and Tanev is the third line. Lowry, Little, and Rosovic. The fourth line, defensive pairs Morrissey and Myers, Chirot and Bufflin, and Trubda and Engstrom. That's what Winnipeg has. And, of course, Connor Hellebuyck as the goalie. For Vegas, it's Bellemare, Marchessault, and Smith on the top line. Perreault, Carpenter, and Carlson on the second line. Neal, Eakin, and Tuch on the third line. Hudla, Lindbergh, and Reeves on the fourth line. Defensive pair, Schmidt and McNabb. Theodore and Engeland, and Miller and Cispa. And, of course, Marc-Andre Fleury starting another game here. All right, I've got my charts laid out. I've got my score pad down here, which you guys don't really need to see. I'm just going to keep track of everything. Obviously, the players are up here. And let's get things underway with the old face-off chart. Here we go. Period number 1, game 4, is the Vegas Golden Knights go for the sweep against Winnipeg. And for face-offs, it is going to be Marchessault with the 1, Stastny with the 4. So advantage Stastny, plus 3 advantage actually. And that is going to be a 6. It's going to go to advantage center. So Stastny gets the first play here in game number 4. 31 is going to be a 5. That's going to be adjusted by the ODAI. That's a 13, and an 8 is a 21. The ODAI, we're going to need this probably somewhere close by, since this is one of those things you use quite a bit. So what I'm going to do is maybe squeeze a couple of these important ones in between, like there. And of course the face-off is pretty important. We'll use the Y. Yeah, I don't know which one we're going to use. Maybe the face-off. Can we see everything? Can you guys still see everything? Let me adjust my camera so at least it's square for you guys. So we have the face-off chart there. Below that we'll have the wide shot chart. Oh, and one other thing I was going to do before we actually started and didn't do. All right. Is get out another die. So, let's see here. I'm looking for a specific die, and I think I see it actually. So, a lot of times in APBA, you roll a single die to get, like, determining when a player takes a rebound shot or who gets a tip-in attempt and stuff. So instead of having to re-roll every time, anytime it is a single die roll. We're gonna look at the black dice. So in this case, it would just be the 5. A lot of times we'll get a play, and then it might say, "Oh, rebound," and then this will automatically determine it. So instead of having to re-roll, a lot of times we'll just ignore this die, though. So just keep that in mind. So Stasny is a 5. ODAI, we said was 21. Everyone is in forecheck 2 right now. 21 is a +2, so 5 goes to a 7. 7 is going to be a shot and goal block +2. The blocking rating is 2 for Schmidt. McNabb is 2. +2 is 4. +2 is 6. So that's where we would have used the black die. Obviously, the shot's going to be blocked. So now we just need to find out who blocked the shot. And since we're even, I'm just going to make things a little easier on myself and look at the red die. Even and odd. Actually, it'd be odd and even, because this will be player 1, this will be player 2. So McNabb is going to just get the block. All right, let's just go with that. So that is going to be a block shot. Shot goals plus minus. Yeah, they don't have blocks on this sheet, which is a little. So we results in a loose puck. So that is going to be a 8. That's the wide chart. Where is? I don't have that chart, so I'm gonna be. That's block shots. All right, here we go. Here we go. So I'm just gonna set that right up there. All right, so for the block shots, let's roll that again. It's gonna be a 5 and deflects to left wing. All right. So left wing is going to be Bellemare, and 7 is not an X result, so we're still in this first time sequence. So Bellemare is a 56 is a 26. 26 is going to be intercepted by the left wing. That's going to be Ehlers. Of course, it's going to go left wing, center, right wing, left defense, right defense, goalie, left wing, center, right wing, left defense, right defense. So that is going to be an X result there as Ehlers intercepts it, and we can mark off one of our times. All right, here we go. Ehlers. 61 for Ehlers is a 6. We already know we're going to go up +2, so that's going to take it to the maximum. We already know the block shots are 2 and 2, which is 4. +2 because of the 7 is going to be an automatic block shot. So the block shot is going to go to the odd player. This is going to be Schmidt this time. And we're going to get a result. So McNabb with the block, Schmidt with the block, and an 8 goes into the crowd for a defensive zone face-off. And that is not an X result. So we're still in the first, or we've gone through one time segment. We're in the second time segment. So these players will stay on the ice. Normally what I try to do is kind of show you what I do here on my time sequence. So I put a line in when new lines come in. And I normally play them for 3 plays. And then I'll draw a line and bring in the next one. So that's kind of what I do. Everyone does it a little bit different. Anyways, face off again, Stasny with the advantage. That is a 7 plus 3 and a 7 is going to be advantage left wing. So Ehlers again with it. And a 21 for Ehlers is a 5 again, +2 for the ODAI. Takes it up to shot block +2. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. The 5 is less than or equal to 6, so another block shot. And it's going to be, in this case, it's going to be odd. So it's going to be Schmidt with another block. And the result is a 7. Puck smothered by shot blocker for defensive zone faceoff. And an X. So we've gone through 2 time segments. These players would only... So in reality, each one of these time segments is 30 seconds. I normally do 3 because it would just be too long. But in this case, because they've been out for basically a minute, I'm going to go ahead and put out new lines. And shouldn't take us but a few seconds to do that because I've got everything in a nice... let's see how I'm going to do this. Put that one there and that one there. That's fine. Okay. It's got new lines out. Face-off for Carpenter is a 2. Perot is a 1. So advantage for Vegas. Has a 9 on the +1. +1 and a 9 is advantage center. So it's going to be to Ryan Carpenter. And a 63 is a 25. 25 is going to be intercepted by the left wing and a time sequence. So Cope comes in and steals the puck away. And that's going to be a 64 for Cope. That's a 7. ODAI adjustment is going to be... That is a 5 and 9 is a 14. No adjustments. So a 6 is going to be a 6. 64. No, a 7 is going to be a 7. Blocking this time is a 1 + 2. 1 + 2 is 3 + 2 for the adjustment on the forechecking. Shot and goal block +2. So that's going to be a 2, 3, 4, 5. It is a 5, so it's going to be another block shot by Vegas. So that would be important to know, but for some reason we don't actually have blocks in here on this sheet. And it's going to be by Theodore, and the result is a 10. Puck deflects to the left defenseman. Theodore is going to block it and get it for himself. So far they've done nothing but block shots, and that is not a time sequence. 36 is a 33, and that's going to be coincidental penalty. 2 minutes on a 2-8. A neutral zone faceoff on a 9-12. So we might have some coincidental penalties here. And that is a 6. So we're going to have a X result. And we're going to have some coincidental penalties. And so I believe what we do is we look for... let me just read that real quick in the rules again. Apologize, but I want to make sure I get this right. I think. Let me not think. All right, so coincidental penalty 2 minutes. A player from whose card the results is derivative is sent to the penalty box for 2 minutes. In addition, an opposing player may be sent as well. Look at the opponents on ice and locate the one with the highest minimum rating. Roll dice, blah, blah, blah. Right, okay. So, Theodore is going in the box for 2 minutes here because it came off of his card. So, it's going to be penalty to Vegas. The door. And now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the highest... Okay, so Bufflin with a 23, and that's a 16, so it will be on Bufflin. So Bufflin and Theodore pushing and shoving after the whistle, and that is going to be on Winnipeg. Fuglien. All right, 2 minutes. Period number 1, and that's going to be at the 2 minute and 2 minute and 15, and 15 is 30. So the 2 minute and 30 mark of the first period. Now, so we are here, and I'm just going to mark this down. These guys won't be able to be on the ice until 2 more minutes have gone by. Since they're coincidental, we will have no penalty advantage. And we will roll for a face-off. Eakin, 3. Sheffield is a 3. So it's even up. That is a 7 on an even is going to be home center. So it's going to go to the home team, which in this case is Vegas. So Eakin with it. Oh, I was going to keep track of shifts. So line 1 has had a shift. Line 2 has had a shift for both teams. All right. 63. Boy, that number has been 25, and that's going to be intercepted by the right defenseman, Engstrom. That's a time sequence. Engstrom. 61, 28. That's going to be intercepted by the right wing. And another time sequence. So a minute off this line already. 23 is a 5. The ODAI adjustment is going to be 16. 16 is nothing. So 5 stays a 5. It's going to be a shot and goal assist. Neutral zone face-off. Shot and goal assists. Let me just remember how to do that one again. So the shot and goal assist is going to be... I believe this means the player may get a shot on goal if any teammate on the ice at that time has an assist rating equal to or greater than the dice roll, which led to this result. So 23, is there anyone that has an assist rating equal to or greater than? Yes. Eakin is at 23, and actually Neil is at 25. So this means the player may get a shot on goal if any teammate on the ice. All right, so Tooch is going to get a shot on goal. All right, player gets a shot on goal if there's any player on the team with an assist rating of 35 or higher. Right. Okay, so 23 or 25. So we'll give it to Neil. Assist over to Tooch, who's going to get a shot on goal. His shot range is only a 16. 26. So it's going to be a shot and a save. Where is he? Here he is. So shot and goal. And that's a Vegas shot and goal. Right? And the save is going to be this is on Hellebuck. 54 is a 32 save, shot and goal opponent left defenseman. Save. So Hellebuck with the save, but gives up a big rebound. It's going to go to Miller. Miller's going to get a shot on goal. He's a 14. That's a 34. That's going to be another shot on goal. Miller this time. Second shot by Vegas. And 43 for Hellebuck. 43 is a 29. That's going to be a save, shot and goal, opponent left wing. So Neil, another save and another shot and goal. And he is a shot range of 22. That's a 35. Another shot and another save. Let's see what Hellebuck does with this one. So that's Neal at the shot. 3 shots on goal so far for Vegas. All in this one time sequence. 51 is a 3. Finally, it's going to be saved and picked up by the center for Winnipeg. And that is going to be a time sequence. Whew. And you know what? It is going to be time to bring in new guys here. Bring the 4th liners in, and that's fine. We'll just, so each team has had all their players on the ice. There we go. All right, play continues. One more time sequence before Bufflin and Theodore can come back in. Wait a minute. Who has the puck? It was the center, right? So it would have been Little has the puck. 54 for Little. Actually, you know what? I might not use that dice after all. 54 for Little is a 32. That doesn't sound good. 32 is going to be pass. Unless the physicality is 14 or higher, it's going to be intercepted by the left wing. The intimidation, 3, 6, 11. And I believe the intimidation is just passes to any player in the team, and that's the total intimidation of all opposing players in that. Okay, so it is everyone. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So they make the cut. It's going to be intercepted by the left defenseman. So Schmidt's going to get it. And is that a time sequence? It is a time sequence. So the penalties are over, but they're still in the box until there's a timeout. D. Smith, what's going on, my friend? Game 4. 42 for Schmidt is a 21. That's going to be intercepted by the left wing, Lowry. And a time sequence. 45 is a 26. It's going right over to Vegas. Another time sequence, and it's time for new lines to come out. So it's going to be Valmir with the puck. And here we go. Shift. Oh, shift. There we go. Did not mean to draw that, but okay. Right. These guys had a second shift. Now these guys have got a second shift. There we go. All right. So, no time off the clock yet. 34. 34 is a 31. Physicality of 10. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Boy, with Bufflin out there, he's a 4 by himself. So it's going to be intercepted by the left defenseman. And that is a time sequence. So 13 for Sherratt is a 22, intercepted by the center. So a lot of just passing around and intercepting. Not a lot of shots except for that one sequence where literally Vegas got off 3 shots in a row. Match assault. Oh, that was a time sequence too. So one more play and we'll have line changes already. 43 is a 29, and that's going to do it as the left defenseman, Sherratt, steals it. Boy, just a lot of slappy play so far. Game 4, both teams know how important this is, and we're going to put the number 1s back on since they weren't out there for very long. And that was the left defenseman. So it's going to be line 2 and pair number 1 coming back out. All right. So this is Morrissey for Winnipeg. 46 is a 41. That is possible bench minor. So if it's not a bench minor, it might be a neutral zone face-off or a rare play. So we got to look at the bench minors. For Vegas, for Winnipeg first, because it came off of their card. Or is it the other way around? I always get this one confused for the bench minors. Do you roll for the team that had the result first or the other team? Good question. Right. Oh, it's the other team first. If the result is less than or equal to the bench minor rating of the opposing team, yes. So you roll for the opposing team first. So in this case, it will be Vegas, bench minor of 12. Nothing. And then you roll for Winnipeg. They are 21. Nope. So no bench minor. So we will go to the second result, which is either 2 to 10 is going to be just a neutral zone face-off. 11 or 12, rare play. And that is a 6 total. So it'll be a neutral zone face-off. And that is perfect timing because these lines are done. As we go back here. And each team is getting their new lines out there. So it's going to be 3s and 2s. 3, 3. Oops, I did that wrong. There we go. All right, fix that. All right, so face-off between Sheffel and Eakin. 3 and 3, so face-off is neutral. That is a 9 on the neutral. It is visitor left wing. So Connor is going to get it as Sheffel gets it back to him. Still, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.5 minutes in. Winnipeg with 0 shots on goal. And all 3 of their shots were blocked. So, and for Vegas, they have 3 shots on goal. So not a lot going on so far in this first period. It's Kyle Connor for Winnipeg, 41 for Connor. That's a 6 plus 7 and 5 is 12. Minus 1 is going to be take it down to a 5. And I forgot to leave the damn dice out there. It was a 53, and I don't think anybody's going to have an assist rating of 53. They do not. So it's going to be another neutral zone face-off and a time sequence. 3-3, 2-2, no, 3-3. And that is 3 on the new home left defense. So Theodore's going to get it. 51 is a 3. The ODI adjustment of 18 is going to take it up 1 to 4. That's going to be a shot on goal. So Theodore, 13 or less, shot range, no. Theodore with the shot and the save by Hellebuck. 23 for Hellebuck is a 6. And it's going to be a neutral zone, a defensive zone face-off. Sorry, defensive zone face-off. So another shot on Hellebuck, but another save. This line has only been out there for 1 play. We're going to let them stay out. And now we got to go to our chart for... And I got most of the charts are printed out. Unfortunately, this is one that I don't have printed out yet. I have it. I just haven't printed it out because I'm dumb. So we got an offensive and defensive zone face-off chart. So this is in the defensive zone of Winnipeg, offensive zone for Vegas, and we have 3-3 on the face-off, still tied. Oh, a 12 though. And this is going to go to the visitor right defenseman. So the visitor right defenseman is Bufflin. And we might actually try this long pass chart. So in the defensive zone, if they win the faceoff and it goes to the defenseman, which is what happened, you can do this, I believe, twice per period. So team is forechecking 2, so Vegas is forechecking 2. All right. Okay. Line adjustment based on assist rating. So his assist rating, his A rating is a 4. So go down 1, which is, so let me show you what this is here. So we have this long, offensive defensive zone face-off where defensive zone team Winnipeg wins this. So now they can try this long pass, right? Because they won the face-off and now their guys are breaking out and they can try to get like an odd man rush. So you're going to check on the A rating. In this case, Bufflin's really good. He's a 4. So we're going to go down the line in whatever we roll. And then the 4 checkers for 4, 8, 12. So we're going to go up a line. So up a line because of the 4 checkers. Down a line because Bufflin is a really good passer. Or assist rating in this case, an assist rating. So we're just going to roll on the 4-check 2 line and see what happens. As a 5, and it's going to be intercepted by the highest 4-checking in the neutral zone. Roll X. Intercepted by the highest 4-check in the neutral zone. So Bufflin tries the breakout pass. It doesn't work as it's intercepted in the neutral zone. I'm not sure what the roll means. Let's just look that up real quick and see if it tells us what that roll means. I'm not familiar with just roll. This is, what is this called? This is the long pass, right, okay. The opponent with the highest 4-check rating or second highest intercepts the pass and immediately gets a shot on goal. Roll to check on the shooter's shot range, adjusts as instructed. If a goal is scored, do not award any assists. If 4 checkers are tied, the player with the highest shot frequency is ranked higher. Okay, so that's important to know because we do have 4-checking. This is their 4-checking line for sure. So Neal's a 4, Eakin's a 4, Tooch is a 4. So it's one of these 3. So it's going to be the highest shot frequency. In this case, it's going to be James Neal. So James Neal intercepts Bufflin's pass out of the zone. He comes in on Hollebuck and takes a shot on goal. And that is going to mean, on goal, Neal of course, the first time I tried this, in literally every game, I've never tried this option. First time I tried it, of course, it's going to get a goal, right? So, Neal has got a shot. He puts it right on net. It's up to Hellbuck to stop this bad boy. Potential goal coming in. That is a 35 by Hellbuck. 35 is a 4. He's going to make the save. Wow, huge save there. Picked up by the left wing. And that is Neal's second shot of the game. And it's now up to... That's 5 shots to no so far, and that was a time sequence. 43 for Connor is a 29. It's going to be intercepted by the left defenseman, and a time sequence. And that is going to be it for these lines. So, oops. And, yeah, we're going to put out... Fourth line, third pair. So everyone's had pretty much equal time right now. Nothing's going on right now, other than Vegas is getting shots on goal and Winnipeg is getting nothing. 31 is a 4. ODAI adjustment of 13 is nothing. So a 4 stays a 4. That's going to be a shot on goal. Miller, shot range 14. Nope. So Miller, he's a defenseman. His second shot of the game. And Hellbuck, let's see what he does with the normal save. That is a 12. That is a 25. It's going to be a save. Shot on goal. Opponent's highest shot frequency unless they can make a clear check, which will result in a defensive zone face-off. So a lot going on there. So first things first, it would go to the highest shot frequency unless they clear the puck out. So Trubna and Ekstrom have to clear this sucker out of there. They have a 2 and a 4. That is a 6. So 6 or less, they clear it out of there. They do not. That is a 7. So it goes to the opponent's highest shot frequency, which is Hula, for a shot on goal. So Hula is, shot frequency is, yes, it is going to be Hula with a 21. He is a shot range 26. Hula, and it's on another potential. This is another potential goal as Hula puts it on the fourth liners. And a 53 for Hellbuck is a 5, and he will save it. And it's going to be picked up by, that is 2 huge saves by Hellbuck. And that is the 7th shot on goal for Vegas. None for Winnipeg yet, and that was a time sequence. And we are literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5 minutes into this game. And Winnipeg outshot 7-0 so far. Volcevic, 63 for Volcevic is a 25. That's going to be intercepted. It's going to go over to Sispa and a time sequence. 64 is a 23, and that's going to be intercepted by the right wing. So Volcevic takes it right back. Another time sequence. And it's that time already. The number ones are coming back out because nothing is going on so far for Winnipeg. They need to get some going. So Wheeler is going to pick it up. I am not doing the dump and chase rules right now. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. I'm not doing that optional corner battle, dumping it in. I think it just takes up too much time. I think there should be a chart anytime you change lines and see what the result is. So I might even create my own chart for that because I think that's a better option. So we are almost halfway through this game. Yes, 30. One more play. We'll be halfway through the first period. Uh-oh. That's a 1-1. That is a 1. And a +2 is going to take it to a 3. And that's going to be a shot on goal. And I think the tip-in only works when you roll a 3 and you don't adjust it. So in this case, a 1 that goes to a 3 is still a shot on goal. Wheeler is going to get the first shot on goal by Winnipeg. He is a 16. 22 close. But Blake Wheeler finally gets Winnipeg on the board with the first shot on goal. Oh, first shot on goal, not a score. Let's see what Fleury does. 42, we're not used to rolling on his card. He rolls a 4, and that's going to be saved. Picked up by Bellemere. And that is an X result. So we are halfway through this one. And it is 7-1 in shots on goal. 46 for Bellemere is a 42. That is going to be a possible bench minor again. Vegas for Winnipeg first, 21. Oh, it's going to be a bench minor on Winnipeg. So, what happens when we get the bench minor on the Winnipeg team? Does play continue until they get possession of the puck, or is it just automatically done? That's a great question. Right? I believe it doesn't say, but I'll try to figure that out in between episodes because it looks like I've got to run for dinner here, but we are going to have right at the 10-minute mark. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, right at the 10-minute mark. There was a 42 possible bench minor. Actually, I don't think you stop play yet because there's no X there. So I think you continue with, actually you get the man advantage. You get to go on the man advantage chart because you pulled your goalie, right? So you get to go on the man advantage chart. And I guess Bellemere just stays with the puck, maybe. Two minutes.
No, 2 times.
No. All right, we'll pick that up in about a half an hour. We'll be back. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you all then.